Hi, this video is to show you how to get the data from the Baltimore Neighborhood Indicators Alliance. So here we are on their webpage. Here is the URL for the Baltimore Neighborhood Indicators Alliance, Jacob Friends Institute. And this is what we see on the home page. So what we're going to explore is the vital signs. So here it says explore vital signs. There is an arrow on the right and we're going to click on it, and then we're going to go to vital signs by indicator. That brings us to a second page. Here on the left we have a list of categories. The indicators are organized based on categories, and here we have them. Like we have some examples are housing and community development, children and family health, crime and safety, workforce and economic development, sustainability, education and youth, arts and culture, census, demographics. So now I need to pick an indicator for my group project. So I can come here and take a look at each category, and when I click on a category, on the right I see the list of indicators in that category. So for example, for crime and safety, I have domestic violence calls for service per 1,000 residents, or juvenile arrest rate for drug-related offenses per 1,000 juveniles. I'm going to go back to children and family health, and here I'm going to look at fast food outlet density per 1,000 of residents. So I'm going to propose to my group that we try to explain the number of fast food restaurants in each area per 1,000 residents. So I click there, and that brings me to the data page, the page where the data is shown. And here I have, first of all, the information about the whole city of Baltimore. And then I have all the different neighborhoods or areas in Baltimore City. And for each one, I have the density. In this case, I have data for 2011. I don't have any data for 2010. And because I don't have any data for 2010, there is no change or percentage change. But anyway, I have the data here, and now I can download the data. And there are different formats that I can download the data. I'm going to download it in Excel. So write Excel, and I'll give it a name, fast food density outlets. Maybe I'll put 2011 so I know that that belongs to 2011. Say save. Okay. So I save the data there, and now I can go to Excel and open the data. So I'll go here, say open. I have here all the files, the folder, and I have fast food density outlet 2011. That's the one that I just saved. Say open. And here I'm just going to say next, next, and finished. Okay, so here I have the data. I have the community, I have 2010, 2011 change, percentage change. I'm going to clean this spreadsheet because it has more information or has more things that I need. So for example, I'm going to delete this column. I don't need that. I'm going to delete those two. I'm going to put more information there besides the 2011. I'm going to put that this is the fast food density outlets. Right now I only have one variable, but if I have more than one, I want to make sure I can differentiate them. And the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove Baltimore City. Nope, Baltimore City is the whole city, and I don't want that. What I want is the information for every single area. Okay, so I have the data here, and now I can run some statistical analysis on the data. I can go to add-ins. In this case, I have pstat. So I use pstat and I say, okay, I'll do some descriptive statistics. I can do box plot. I can select the data, say, okay, data. First cell contains the label, that's correct. And maybe I'll ask for the 5-number summary too. This is always very useful to see if my data is approximately normal or at least symmetric. So here I have the 5-number summary, and here I have the box plot. My data doesn't look very symmetric. No, it's not. It doesn't look very symmetric. It doesn't look very. It's not very. It's not normally distributed, but that gives me some starting information. I'm going to do some descriptive statistics as well. I can do that. Descriptive statistics, descriptive summary. Again, I'll select the data. And here I have that the mean is 1.67. The median is quite different from the mean, 0.92. The mode is 0.77. The minimum is 0. The maximum is 22. That's a big difference. The variance, I have the standard deviation and some additional information. I can also go back to my data and see if I can sort it. So I can identify the minimum and the max. So I can select my data, go to data, sort, and I'm going to sort it based on the fast food, and I'm going to set largest to smallest. And look at that, I have a big surprise here. It tells me that the downtown Seton Hill area has a lot more fast food restaurants than the rest. So it's in fact an outlier, and that's probably why my box plot looks so skewed to the right. No, so now I have to make a decision. I can talk about that, how that just that area is affecting all my results. So the next step, I can rerun the analysis without that observation. But that's more for another video. What I wanted to show you here was how to download data from the BNIA website. And if you have any questions, please let me know.